Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for tuning into this beer review. This time around, we've got something from a local Maine brewery. This is from Baxter Brewing. It's called Window Seat, and it is a porter brewed with natural coconut and almond. This one actually comes to us through a viewer request. Thank you, Kyle, for the suggestion. Folks, if you put them out there, I will do what I can to get these beers reviewed for you and let you know what I think. Sometimes due to local availability or other factors, I may not be able to track down the beers, but I will make an effort. Also kind of branching out into some wines and some liquors, so I got a couple of things on my list of to-dos, and hopefully I'll be able to fulfill any viewer requests that come across. Like I said, I'll do my best. Hit me up down below with a like and a share. And make sure to subscribe so you'll get a notification every time I post a new review. And if you've got a request, hit me up in the comments or the email link down below there. Let me know what you want to see reviewed, and I'll do what I can to get it up there. So I'm not a big fan of canned beers, honestly. Traditionally, I haven't been a big fan of them. But not too long ago, the Boston Beer Company started canning, and it seems like ever since they developed a different shape and liner for the cans, things have gotten better. There's not so much that metallic taste. It doesn't ruin the taste of the beer as much as it used to for me. Now, part of that might just be perception based on the hype, but I honestly do think it tastes better. There were some other companies, Keystone I think was one of them. They started talking about specially lined cans that prevented the taste from seeping into the beer, but honestly I never really noticed a big difference until the Boston Beer Company started canning things. So after that, a lot of different size and shape cans, the beer has been better. And Baxter, I believe, deals exclusively in canned beers. I don't think I've seen any of their stuff bottled yet. But hey, they have produced some very solid beers. I've seen them at several of the local beer fests, and they're actually going to be at the Bangor Tap into Summer Beer Fest up in Bangor, Maine on June 18th. So make sure to check that out if you're local. It's always a good time. Nice outdoor beer fest under a big tent. Great food trucks. Hopefully Moe's Barbecue will be there again this year. Yeah, good food. So anyway, definitely worth checking out if you're local. I've droned on long enough about that. Let's get to the beer. It's fairly dark. Darker than your average porter, actually, for me. Usually the porter you can see a bit of light coming through, and it's got a bit of a brownish tinge, but this looks a little darker, almost as dark as a stout, but there is some translucency there. I am getting some light coming through, and it is taking on more of honestly, a bit of a ruby hue, which I wouldn't have expected around the edge of the glass. So it looks like it's going to have a medium heavy mouthfeel, which is to be expected from a porter. A little bit roasty, a little bit nutty in the aroma. Nothing else really coming through very strongly, just like roasted nuts. As painful as that sounds, it could also be delicious. That is quite good. And it's got that medium heavy mouthfeel that I was anticipating. It's got some nice roasted notes, typical of a porter. The nuttiness does resolve into almond as you drink it, and the coconut comes through really clearly in the finish. It's actually quite good. They got the whole window seat thing played up with a little prop plane, makes you think of maybe island vacation with that coconut and almond flavor. A lot of people think of the going to a tropical island, drinking those light, fizzy, watery beers. Those are a really nice alternative. Between the packaging, the name, and the coconut and almond flavor, it really makes me think of a tropical location, but it's not one of those light, fluffy, there's a word for you, light, fluffy, foo-foo beers that a lot of people associate with the tropical location. This is something with a little bit of substance that still evokes the same mindset. I mean, I could sit back on a beach and drink these all day. It's quite delicious. And it's a very solid beer. I'm going to rate this at a 4 out of 5. It's got some different and unique flavors that are coming through. Nothing strong enough to really punch it up to a 4.5, and nothing that's wowing me enough to put it at a solid 5 out of 5. But definitely a very much above average overall beer, which I'm not that surprised by. Baxter's got some really solid beers. Their Stowaway IPA really stands out for me. It's a very solid, nice, well-rounded IPA. And they've got some others out there. But definitely check this one out. Let me know what you think down in the comments or the email link. I'll put a quick little user poll up here, and click on that. We'll let you rate the beer of 1 to 5. But yeah, till next time, folks. Cheers. Now, a little while back, we did a bit of a comparison with the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer review.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for the beer, man. So, highly recommended by you. The Extreme Beer Fest this weekend. We'll be able to get a hold of, I believe it's the American